AVEVA Software Solutions Unified Operations Center is up to the task when it comes to helping public works departments meet their challenges by enabling the power of actionable intelligence through consolidated systems, delivering one version of the truth. Here is a perfect example of what's possible when you go beyond SCADA from our endorsed partner, Wunderlich Malek.
Hello and welcome to Wunderlichville. Wunderlichville is a virtual demo that Wunderlich Malek Engineering has created to highlight our WonderTech libraries. The welcome screen here shows our smart city, and the various badges that are displayed here represent the different silos that could be a potential in a city. With Wunderlichville, we break down those silos of information. We create a system of systems where the information is shared electronically and aggregated. This sharing of data allows a transformation of data into information. Information allows intelligent action to be taken, increasing the efficiency at which the city operates. Let's look at our wastewater demo to see an example of what our advanced diagnostics look like. We'll go to our find screen and look at screens. Let's induce a fault and see how we diagnose it. I'm going to put the truck out of place, and then we'll go and look at the diagnostics page and the condition steps. So right now, in order to return to pre-start checks and to restart the find screens, I either need the truck in place or the truck in place bypass active. Let's go activate that bypass on the washer screen. Here we can see through the live video that there is in fact a truck in place. Let's go ahead and initiate the bypass. Notice the supervisor is still showing an abnormal state and that none of the children have started. Let's find out why. As you can see, the condition is true, but there is a delay timer on the step transition. Another 10 seconds and we can see what happens. As we can see, the state has changed to running and running 3 find screens. So you can see how the ICM works to guide the operator through diagnostics in solving problems. WonderTech Operational Awareness Framework also brings an information portal with it. From here, the influent pump station, I can hit the right-hand slide in and we can see that there's a wiki style page that has all the pertinent information operations would ever want on the influent pump station, including P&ID drawings or any other document that the organization wanted to hold there, as well as the applicable standards that make up the system. The nice thing about this is as I change areas, I can hit that same slide in and now it brings up the find screen area because I'm in the find screens. So like everything else, this is context that changes with the area or with the focus of the operator, giving them information at their fingertips that's relevant to them at the time they need it. Let's use our water distribution demo to demonstrate the map app and GIS integration. Here you can see a map of the Las Vegas Valley and a couple of the water distribution pump stations that are on there. We can zoom in and we can see different details based on the clutter or declutter of the zoom level we're at. So at this zoom level, we get a little more information. We can see the alarm borders. We can see the number of pumps running. We can see data from the chemical analyzer. Zooming in further, we can see the chemical injection, the service flow, the discharge pressure, and the reservoir level. Ultimately, we can click on it and get the schematic numeric display that everybody is used to. This is how Map App and GIS can assist your operations. Let's talk about how Wunderlichville integrates with other applications. We're going to look at IntelliTrack. We're going to go to our pump station once more, and we're going to look at the fuel levels and the run hours of the generator. They are manually recorded. Normally, an operator would go into the field with a handheld device, observe the fuel level, enter the fuel level into the handheld device, and enter the run hours. Then that would sync with IntelliTrack. Instead of a handheld device, we're going to use a VM that's set up to do the same thing. We'll go to Procedures on Demand, the Generator 1 Daily, and assign it to me. This will walk me through the procedure. First is the fuel level. We're going to set it at 3/4 full, hit the next button, and then the run hours we're going to set to 2:37. That completes the procedure. We confirm the entry, and then we sync. Here we see the values have updated as well as the date and time they were recorded. This brings mobile rounds and stranded assets back into System Platform where they can be historized and analyzed. Let's take a look at some of the data and diagnostic tools that are available. We'll go back to our wastewater demo. We'll drill right down into our influent pump station, and with a right click, we'll bring up the diagnostics on our influent wet well level. Here we can see IO information, area alarm information in real time, area alarm analytics, work order history, and our logbook entries. Here we have the Insight pane. This is actually the Insight application running in an OMI pane and allows the operator to pan and zoom the same as they would on any other trend client. Let's take this opportunity to talk about WonderTech Operational Awareness Framework and how it can help with energy management, whether it's at the device level or the corporate level. First, let's start with the device level. We'll drill down into our influent pump station. We'll right click, bring up the diagnostic page, and here we can see a bunch of information about how the device is performing, what power it's using, what utility rate there is, and a historical power usage over the last 7 days. Now let's look at the corporate side. We can look at our university badge, where here we've got one university compared to another university with regards to their energy usage, their outage, their resiliency, their current performance on CO2 emissions, district energy efficiencies, H2O, and green power.
Thanks again to Wonderlic Malik for clearly illustrating the power of systems unification and the reality of going beyond SCADA. As an operator of water or wastewater utility, not only are you required to provide reliable and affordable services, you must also be compliant with government regulations, ensuring your operations are sustainable. Public works departments require more efficient methods of engineering, optimization of energy supply, and contextualized monitoring as they seek to expand availability of services to the general population at an affordable price. We at AVEVA hope you found this presentation thought-provoking and invite you to explore all the solutions to help you build a better tomorrow.